All right, so here is the second clutch of the season. So this is a triple A that is paired with a Arctic Anaconda het albino. So we got really good odds here. We got a albino here, here. And then, so what are we looking at? We have another one that's buried underneath somewhere. So we have 5 albinos and 4 non-albinos. And unfortunately, one did not make it. But weirdly enough, still no super Arctics. It looks like every one of these is Arctic. I can't really tell on this one, but I think this one is also Arctic, but it's a little bit browner than the other ones. But this one is an Arctic here. That one is an Arctic. And that one is an Arctic questionable. And all these are Arctic too. This one. I actually don't know about this one. And this one is an Arctic Superconda. But this is crazy now because 2 years, that's a total of 20 eggs. No super Arctics. So I was really hoping to get a super Arctic albino Superconda, or even a super Arctic, like a Bubs, you know. But still very happy with this nice clutch. And then we have our last clutch. I did get one Sunburst, and they actually ate this week. Hi. So I don't know if you can see color-wise the difference, but these are way lighter. He's not trying to be on camera. But the Sunburst is super saturated. So we only got one Sunburst, and then the rest are just regular sables. All right, well, we'll see what else we got coming out. I have 2 more clutches that are supposed to be hatching this week. So that's going to be my Conda Super Conda pairing and my, Axanthic, Arctic Axanthic. Only 4 eggs made it out of that one, but she did double clutch. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's talk about this clutch because this is exactly why I got into breeding snakes. So we have, this is an Arctic Axanthic. She's gonna try to eat me. Oh yeah, always super hungry. Stop it. All right, so she's an Arctic Axanthic. So we got her for our, don't do it. Watch your head. All right, so we got her for a Super Arctic Axanthic project. And we had actually purchased, she was supposed to be a male when I got her. So this was the female that was also hungry, I see. So this was the female, which ended up being a female. And this was the male, which ended up being a female also. So can we come back inside? Try not to eat me, please. Thank you. No, put your head back inside. Thank you. Okay, so the person I got those from, this happens very seldom, but sometimes, you know, they'd be a long tail female or a short tail male, or so it's not always 100%, and you don't really want to probe the snakes when they're super tiny. So what he did is he sent me this male instead while we were waiting on, so we ended up getting the male that I was supposed to get, which is way back here. So this is also a Arctic Axanthic. So that's what I was supposed to get from him, so I ended up getting him the following year. So we got this guy in the meantime. So this guy is just an Arctic Het Axanthic. So a little bit less chance of us getting Super Arctic Axanthics. Kind of spreads out the gene pool quite a bit. Since we just have the het instead of the full gene. But anyway, so we went ahead and paired them this year. And oh my God, we got so lucky. So if you notice on these, in blue, it now says Het Toffee. Also Het Toffee. Now they come from 2 completely different lineages, so there is no like possible thought that this was going to happen, right? So we were only thinking we were going to get Axanthics and Arctics and, you know, possibly some hets. But check out what we got instead. So here is the first baby we got. Now this is a Arctic Axanthic. So we almost got there. We wanted a super Arctic Axanthic, but this is pretty good. Very nice looking guy, super black, super white contrast. Can't wait till he sheds and lightens up that background. So very happy about this one. And then the next one I noticed was really light in color. We ended up with a Arctic Toxic. So a Toxic is an Axanthic and a Toffee Belly, double visual plus the Arctic. So this guy right here, this is a 5-gene snake. Let's see, we'll take him to the window. Let's see if that helps. And it does not quite look the same on video as it does in person. But so this ended up being a Toxic, which is a really nice snake. And then also the fact that it has Arctic, even better. I love having Arctics in all of my, well, not all of my projects, it washes out some, but a lot of them. Now, this right here. Do you see how those eyes are black? So I'm gonna try to be careful with him because he is super spunky. All right, calm down. Now look at his eyes, they're completely black. All right, so that would indicate that he is a super Arctic. Also, he's not black. He's like a purplish brown, which says that he's also a Toxic. So this is a super Arctic, Axanthic, Toffee Belly, or a super Arctic Toxic. And I think they're also known as a purple punch. So let me see if I can get his stomach. Because this is a stunning snake right here. And there was a 2% chance, knowing the genetics, that we would get something like this. And we didn't even know. Look at that stomach. Whoa. My God. I am so happy about this. Can you be still, please? Alright. Oh, he just pooped on me. He's a musker for sure. He's already musked on me like 3 or 4 times every time I touch him. Alright, let me put him back in that hide. Alright, and then last, we got this Arctic Het Axanthic. Man, we really nailed it with the Arctics. Every one of these is Arctic. I do still have one that's in the egg, and I think he's not an Arctic. He's way lighter in the backgrounds than these other guys. Or not the background, the saddles. So I think he's just a regular Toxic, but I won't know until it comes all the way out. But look at this. The colors on this guy is amazing. He's brown, but very, very dark. Like dark chocolate brown. And he's also Arctic, so. This clutch, we got, I think it was 10 eggs, and only 5 made it. And out of those 5 that made it, 2 of them looked like they had gone bad, but I was like, you know what? We're just going to finish out the incubation. It was only a couple of weeks left. So the last week, so they should have been hatching, was within 3 days of hatching, and they started to pip. So I cut the ones that I thought had gone bad, and the goop inside looked pretty bad. So I thought they were not going to live. And the ones that were inside of the bad eggs was the super Arctic and the Arctic Toxic. So those 2 eggs were like the highest hits, I guess, the best that we got out of that one. So, man, this is amazing. I even put like a little star here because I was so excited. I'm still super excited about this. Oh, man, it's amazing. And then, of course, I was wanting a sunburst. I think I've showed this in every video because I love him. But look at that guy. We also got a sunburst this year. And we still have a whole nother clutch. So this girl here double clutched the Sable Het Sunburst. And the male is also Sable Het Sunburst. So 25% chance to get sunburst out of each egg. And we did not hit the lottery on that one. We got mostly sables and then one sunburst. But I do still have 15 eggs left to hatch, so hopefully we'll get a good number out of those that are also sunburst. I would really like a female. This is a male right here. Also, she double clutched as well. I don't know what's going to come out. I feel like we already hit the jackpot on this, so there's no way we're getting any more of these out of that second clutch. But man, who knows? Maybe those genes are just really strong and want to come to the top every time. Who knows, man? But super excited. I'm sure you can tell I can barely talk. I'm so excited. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let's watch these guys grow. I will say, probably not going to be selling this guy, not selling that Super Arctic. I'm going to keep him because I already have a female that's an Arctic Toffee Belly, Het Azantic. So that's going to be a really good pairing. And she is in shed. So she's also very beautiful. So I'm going to hold on to him. They're completely unrelated. I got her from Jeff Galewood, JMG. And this pairing was from Nate Miracle. So not related, not from the same lineage. And that's how we like to keep it. I don't like to inbreed or, several generations back into each other. I try to keep the bloodlines as separate as possible. I feel like it's just a higher chance of better snakes. All right, again, thanks for watching. We got some more stuff coming. See you later. So you know what? I thought before we end this video, let's look at this scallywagon here. He is refusing to come out of the egg. He's just hanging out like this for 3 days now. He'll stick his head out a little bit, and then he'll just pull it back in again. But this one is also a toxic, but I don't know if it's an Arctic or a regular toxic. I need you to come out so I can see. I see you looking at me.